Joe Kuhn here, your reliability man, bridging the gap between best practices and your reality. Your lean-driven reliability topic of today is part 2 of the secrets to culture change. If you remember last time, we talked about 2 secrets. Number 1 being that it's not about the tools, it's not about the training, it's not about hiring reliability engineers, it's about the culture. Culture eats your plans for lunch. Remember that. Number 2, culture is changed one experience at a time. Experiences create new beliefs, which create new actions and new results. So culture change is not that hard, but you tack it through experiences, and I gave an example of that. First of all, for those above 40, I've always talked about hitting subscribe and ringing that bell for an alert. That's not going to send you down some rat hole of questions and you enter your credit card at the end and you buy something. There's nothing to buy. Hitting alert and hitting subscribe only tells me that you're a consistent listener, gives me encouragement to send out those videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, so that's it, okay? There's nothing to buy. Let's see, today I've got 2 more secrets to go with the previous 2. Secret number 3, you must work daily to sustain sponsorship. As a driver or a facilitator, a maintenance superintendent, reliability engineer, you must work every day to seek out and secure sponsorship. It doesn't just happen. 2 successful techniques that I've used. Number 1, 2 times a week, put out an email blast of a PDM find, okay, of a FMEA result or PM Kaizen, a kit that you put together, some sort of staging process that you put together, but something that's proactive. Put out 2 a week. People get plenty of bad news from reliability, okay, guys, and especially if you're in a hole. So you got to put out proactive things to give people hope, to give them encouragement, and letting them want to get on board with this program. So 2 times a week is very important. Another technique is a monthly report. Talk about the successes, but also note the failures, things that, hey, you're not satisfied with, things that happen. You know, wins, losses, look at, sales if you hit a new sales target or you fail short of a sales target. Talk about, give people collectively what you accomplished that week, or that month, sorry. That could be OEE, that could be volume, that could be PDM percentage. You were trying to get from 2% to 5% that particular month, or you're trying to kit 20 jobs this month or stage 20 jobs, whatever it is. Let people know what you're doing. This falls in that category of connecting the dots for people. You are making progress. Otherwise, it's easy to get down. So those are 2 successful techniques that I've used, and just those 2, to secure sponsorship every single day. So secret number 4, sponsorship from top management is a contact active sport, okay? It's not an email. It's not standing up one time and saying, we need to do this reliability thing. It's an active sport, and I've got 8 actions that you can pick from. I'd encourage all 8. That's what I did. I did all 8 of these. But, if you do 6 of the 8, whatever, okay, it's up to you. Number 1, audit 1 planned job a week. Check to see if it was kitted, check in with the crew, how efficiently it's going. Is the work based on failure mode? Is it preventive work? Did something fail? What did what's the equipment maintenance plan look like for that asset? Should we be using PDM? Or is it a failure that we run to failure? Hell, it's a pump and it ran for 30 years. Okay, replace the pump, let's go, But audit 1 planned job. That shows you care, shows you spend time. Put that into your standard work. Number 2, related, audit 1 failure per week. You go to the daily management meeting, top leadership, and I'm talking about plant managers, superintendents, even vice presidents. We look at 1 failure a week. Go out, talk with the crew. What happened? How did this, how come the equipment maintenance plan didn't catch this? How come condition monitoring didn't catch this? Was this job kitted? How much time did we have? All those forms of waste that we've already talked about. Number 3, set up a monthly meeting with your PDM techs, your reliability engineers and maintenance engineers. Have them present to you things that they're working on, successes, failures, and things that they need from you. Sponsorship. Maybe you need to stay engaged with those people. Reliability is much playing, there's a little bit of defense to it, but a whole lot of offense. Planned work is your offense. Learning culture, problem solving, and this is the crew that is working on that. You need to stay engaged with them and help them wherever you can. That's number 3. Number 4, comment back on every monthly report that you get and every one of these email blasts that you get. Short comment, just great work team, something like that. Every once in a while, throw something in a little longer to show you care. Number 5, get an education on reliability. I'd love for every plant manager to be a CMRP, but there's all kinds of information out there on the web. I'm sure there's resources in your plant that you can get educated on, or you can contact me. I can help educate you. I've got a lot of PowerPoint presentations, pretty simple to work through. So get an education. Train on reliability. This is the gasoline on your culture change, okay? This is it, okay? The plant manager training the organization on reliability. Get educated enough so you can talk about a few topics. I put on a 4-hour training session on reliability for all of our leaders. And I did that about 4 times a year. Now, you're not me, but can you get educated on the P to F curve? Train on the P to F curve. That's pretty complicated, but if you can speak to that, you'll impress the audience big time. Train on lubrication, become an expert on that. Maybe that's a passion of yours. Maybe it's condition monitoring. P to F curve is a good one though, okay? So train others on reliability. Number 7, make staffing changes for people that just won't get on the bus. Hey, give them a chance, train, give them a chance, train, get off the bus, okay? Quite frankly, every organization that I've been a part of where I was driving reliability, I had to change out personnel. People were on the wrong seat. Some left the organization, some went to different roles. A variety of things. Not everybody was terminated. Some people just weren't right for the role, okay? But that's the sponsor's job, okay? Put the right team on the field to win, okay? Number 8, lock in standard floor time. I talked about the disease in manufacturing. I promise you it's in your plant. You're reading email, you're in conference calls, you're in conference meetings, you're in daily management meetings. That's all you're doing, and floor time is being sacrificed. Come up with a standard block of time. Say it's Wednesday, 12 to 4, for the whole organization to be out on the shop floor. What an event. What an event. And you're out on the shop floor and your lead team's out on the shop floor. Engage with operators, watch what's happening. If everybody alone comes up with their standard 4 hours of floor time, you'll never get anything done. You'll never be able to get everybody to the meeting. So have a standard one for the organization. Sends a strong message, very easy to do, okay? So that's it, guys, that's it. It's a contact sport. Sponsorship is a contact sport, okay? That's secret number 4. And recall secret number 3 was daily sponsorship actions. You gotta sponsor, you gotta keep your sponsors engaged and feeling like they're winning every single day. And I gave you 2 examples of that. That's 4 secrets to culture change. None of them that complicated, folks, none of them that complicated. Again, you can do this yourself. If you need assistance, you got my email. It's below in the text. If I can help in any way, shoot me an email. I can talk it over, something over the phone with you, or I can come to your site. Thank you. Bye.